2K Sports
That's
pregame
fine.
show.
That's me to farm here.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. They are putting together an impressive stretch of basketball. Only one loss in their last 8 games. We'll see if that continues tonight. Well, Damian Lillard will be on display tonight, and he's one of the most fearless scorers in the entire league. Kenny, what area do you see for Lillard to grow, take his team to the next level?
Well, I think he's such a great scorer that can't just be the only emphasis. I think when he is able to distribute as well as he's able to score, that takes a lot of focus in a lot of different directions.
You know, in order for him to be the player that everyone wants him to be, he needs to work on his defense. He still has a lot of work in that area. But he can be a sneaky shooter at times. But when it's clutch time, you get him the ball, he will make the shot.
That'll do it for us right now. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call, and we will see you later.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 2K Sports proudly brings you the Thunder at the peak at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Warriors are looking to end their road trip here with a strong outing. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win, it's been a phenomenal stretch.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And how nice would it be to stick that in your back pocket after just 2 games, guys? I mean, I know they think that's what's going to happen because they played with that kind of confidence in the first meeting. They feel very good about this one.
Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's the Warriors. Start out. Now Golden State's starting 5. Derrick Rose is out there with Hazonia. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Favors, and it's Pekovic in at the 5 spot. Outside Millsap. There's Winslow. There's the pick. Pass to Stevenson. From downtown, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Oklahoma City on D. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at him, wave after wave.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Lillard outside. Passes to Plumlee. They get it again.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Favors with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Off. Target from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the middle. Here's Stevenson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And Lance Stevenson really couldn't find minutes in Charlotte last season. Ended up sitting out a lot of games as a DNP CD. Not the start he wanted with the new team.
And for Stevenson, to his credit, he took the benching in stride. He knew he just wasn't a good fit at times.
Yeah, and his coach, Steve Clifford, was upfront about it, and I thought did a nice job handling that. Clifford said he wanted Stevenson as a Hornet, but just couldn't find a unit with which to make it work.
To the paint, it's tipped. Stolen by Winslow. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. There's Winslow. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Winslow's got his first basket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And so Favors nails both of them. Here's Lillard, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. On the wing, Stevenson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Warriors trail by 5. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Billy Donovan. He said a big part of their focus defensively will be on trying to contain Rudy Gay, adding he presents some challenges because he can shoot over the top and also he's a tremendous finisher inside. We've got to force him to that left hand, but I'm hoping we won't have to double too much because they have plenty of other guys who can knock it down. Kevin, the challenges are full.
Thank you, Doris.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Here's Azania. And again, no good by Golden State.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Outside for Millsap. Clock at 6. Lillard attacking, and he gets the bucket. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Plumlee against Pekovic. Plumlee attacking, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Lillard kicks to Millsap. To the middle. And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Paul Millsap. And it's 6 points for Mason Plumlee. Warriors trail by 8. The pass to Hazania. No good on the triple. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Favors with the screen from deep. Gay. And the rebound. rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Lillard misses. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Azania. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now, here's Lillard. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Millsap with the steal. To the wing right side. Winslow wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Winslow's got his second bucket of the night.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders. And Paul Millsap, guys, the only player to lead the NCAAs in rebounding 3 straight seasons back in college. A former second-round pick, was kind of slept on, but now clearly making his mark in the NBA.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Golden State, Olynyk comes in for Nikola Pekovic. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Derrick Rose. And a chance here to see our rookie watch. The biggest point-producing freshman over the last 10 games. And you look at Azania, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And, you know, they've given him some more responsibility offensively in these past 2 weeks. He's responded.
Well, the way he's been filling it up, he's earned it. I mean, look, the game is slowing down for him. He's starting to see the whole floor now.
Greg, you were talking about Millsap's ferocious rebounding. He battles inside, but Clark, he is so skilled.
Yeah, he's just really a good all-around basketball player. He can pass, handle, step out, and hit the three. Very, very versatile. He makes an impact on the game a lot of ways.
Jang, a screen. Lillard dishes to Winslow. And there's the feed to Jang. Pass to Lillard. Winslow kicks to Stevenson. 4 on the shot clock. Rebound by Olynyk. Warriors trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Beverly the pass to Gay. And the shot is good. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Now the dish to Stevenson. Jang with the screen for Stevenson. Stevenson missing again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Magic.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Dishes to Olynyk. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Kicks it to Jang. A baseline J, and that one goes long. The Warriors trailing. Now Gay. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
And he gets it to go.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. A different look for Oklahoma City. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Millsap, for Winslow. And it's Rivers in for Lillard. Then for the Warriors, Evans, he's checked in for Favors. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Rudy Gay. Feeds it to Rivers. Lets it go from deep. No luck. And Golden State will come the other way. Now the Warriors moving it up. Baseline jumper. Hazanya's shot is off. The Thunder shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. And Zhang kicks to Rivers. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Hazanya nails the wide-open jump shot. Hazanya's got 17.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Zhang with a screen on Prince. Stevenson drives in. He dishes it to Zhang. Back to Stevenson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Zhang with the screen for Rivers. No good from the wing. The Warriors leading. One-on-one fast break. Beverly wide open. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Robinson sets a screen for Stevenson. Warriors with the rebound. Olynyk got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Hazanya. He's guarded by Rivers. Fires the 3. Hazanya's shot is off. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Tang. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Hazanya. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
And it's blocked.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Over to the wing. Passes it to Stevenson. Connects from three-point range. Stevenson's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now the pass to Hazanya. Shoots. But they'll get another chance. And misses it off the right side of the rim. 3-on-3. Here's Rivers. Evans with some nice D. It'll count. No luck. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Like that. Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
Thunder trailing by 5, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Rudy Gay. Pekovic is out there with Evans. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Rose in at the point. Millsap sets the pick for Lillard. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Rose with the ball. He picked up 33 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
5 on the clock. Tries again. Evans. Plumlee with some nice D.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player, has the size, the bang, and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegiate. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Rose attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the wing on the left. Here's Beverly. The offensive rebound.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Millsap kicks to Plumlee. Evans against Robinson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in this short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Winslow's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Favors is checked in. Millsap dishes to Rivers. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clarkie said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right fit for a team, but the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. Looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them.
Lillard attacking, and it's blocked. Gay with no one around. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Gay's got 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And he isn't the biggest body at 6'8", Clark, but Paul Millsap, very effective.
And part of his being underrated and underestimated, I think, is due to that size. But folks are finally starting to come around. That kind of production he's put up will make that happen.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Beverly's got 4 rebounds in this game. Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Lillard attacking, and the rejection by Favors. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Clock at 4. And that one comes up a bit short.
And Millsap with over a 7-foot wingspan and also just a great nose for the ball. He gets you rebounds, blocks, and he leads all power forwards in steals pretty much every season.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And speaking of Millsap's defense, I mean, he can switch out and cover perimeter players as well. His smaller stature gives him that versatility, but then the long wingspan allows him to still bang with the biggies.
The shot's good from Plumlee.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now the feed to Beverly. Back to Rose. Jacks up a three, and that one's good. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Derrick Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
And competitor, that's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Rivers passes to Lillard. Millsap against Favors. They set the pick. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Favors with the rebound. Favors got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have it or you don't.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Jang, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Golden State also making a change. Isanya, he's checked in for Rose.
And, you know, back to D. Rose. He grew up in a brutally dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
And the Thunder making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Olynyk, he's checked in for Golden State. Pass to Winslow. Right wing. Stevenson outside. Millsap sets the pick for Stevenson. There's Winslow. Kept alive. Jang. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jang's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Isanya. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 4.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
There's the pick. There's the dish to Lillard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Kicks to Favors. Fires from deep. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Favors.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Lillard attacking. And here's Winslow. 7 points in the game. And the layup falls. Winslow's got 9. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Isanya. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Jang's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Millsap kicks to Winslow. Millsap dishes to Winslow. Back to Millsap. Lillard attacking. And here's Stevenson for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. One's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a change. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Rudy Gay. Here's Lillard. He's got 8, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Thomas Robinson, who's checked in for Paul Millsap.
Thomas Robinson.
Dishes it to Beverly. Buries the long-range jumper. Beverly's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Jang, no luck. And for the Warriors, they're shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Feeds to Olynyk, three-pointer. Shot is off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Lillard. Here's Dang. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And for Gorgui Dieng, an intelligent guy with strong physical attributes, gigantic arm span, but extremely raw skill-wise.
Yeah, his game still needs plenty of polish on both ends of the floor. But I really felt like he took a huge leap last season, and he has the intensity along with that work ethic to continue to grow.
Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Golden State. Stevenson with it. Evans picks him up. Stevenson.
Kevin, what kind of confidence do you have to even try something like that?
It takes a lot of guts. You're right. He's got him, though. He has got him.
Guys, more than guts and guile, how about the skills to go along with it? That gives you the full package.
Here's the floater. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the... harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Beverly against Lillard. Beverly, the pass to Hazanya. Back to Beverly. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Damian Lillard.
Take a look at what Beverly's been doing. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And the second free throw, good. Thunder trailing by 5. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first half. Lillard attacking, banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's the screen. Here's Olynyk. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Robinson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's Hazanya. But they recover it. Three-pointer. And it's Beverly missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Stevenson outside. Chang with a screen on Prince. Stevenson drives in. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Here's Hazanya. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And Beverly kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Hazanya. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Both good from the line that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, give them credit for getting out on that fast break. They made a concerted effort to run every time. Not once, not twice, every time, and it paid off in points. I also thought it wore down the defense.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Thunder trailing by 5. Winslow is out there with Paul Millsap. Then it's Lance Stevenson. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Over to the left wing. Beyond the arc. And Hazanya gets it to go. Hazanya's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Lillard with no one around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Favors in the post. Millsap's there. Doubled by Plumlee. And stolen by Lillard. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Lillard with the ball. There's a screen inside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Down low, here's Plumlee. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Gay with it. Lillard picks him up. Plumlee with the steal. Stevenson left side. Lillard outside. No good on the triple.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
He kicks it to Plumlee. He feeds it to Stevenson. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pekovic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down
sir.
hard,
Yes,
my
sir.
brother.
Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Plumlee kicks to Lillard. That's good. Lillard's got 17 now.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, for as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Lillard. Here's Rose. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his third rebound tonight. Millsap with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Stevenson dishes to Millsap. The jump hook. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been an every gamer throughout his young
Isn't
career.
that something?
That is
Yeah.
remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
Gay passes to Favors. Golden State moving the ball around. Doubled by Plumlee. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. The Warriors, number one.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Millsap a screen. Rivers kicks to Millsap. Crops in the layup for two. Millsap's got 7.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
The pass to Hazanya. He dishes it to Pekovic. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And last season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
And the Warriors making a change here. Beverly's checked in, and that one's good. 14 points for Lance Stevenson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Rivers kicks to Stevenson. Count that one. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Thunder trailing by 5. Rivers dishes to Stevenson. Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Stevenson drives in. Can't hit from in close.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Gay up top. He's got 5.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Rivers passes to Winslow. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
He did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Gay is double. The feed to Begovic from 12 feet out. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
11 feet away, and there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Rudy Gay. Gay's got 6 assists here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Rose goes in.
Derrick Rose possesses a great skill set, ball handling, passing, an understanding of how to score. First rookie to ever win the All-Star Weekend Skills Challenge.
Getting back to Rose, it's his extraordinary handle that allows him to get anywhere on the floor. Such confidence in the way he dribbles and drives, whether it's getting up in a position to set up a teammate, take it himself. He's the one very best at controlling that ball.
It's a great point. I mean, guys like D. Rose, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, Kyrie, they all have maximized that skill. I mean, the thing that separates him and puts him in that Russell Westbrook category is the pure physical strength. When healthy, he's able to play with. Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
Vaughn with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Here's Evans. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
He had a nice open look right there. Beverly's got 15 points.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Rivers against Beverly. Robinson, that's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Chang against Begovic. Tries to save it. Here's Beverly, and the rejection by Chang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chang. And the Thunder making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for the Warriors. Five to shoot. Double team on Rose. Let's go. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Thunder trailing by 5. Robinson sets a screen for Lillard. To the inside. Olynyk with the steal. Out left to the wing. Evans outside. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot from the wing. Rose has got 19 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Kazanya is checked in for Patrick Beverly. For Oklahoma City, they have had a disappointing game so far from the line. Only 3 free throws made.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots. How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And, guys, what I like about Damian Lillard, very decisive with the ball in his hands. Always in attack mode. He keeps it hopping, and he has a killer instinct in the clutch.
And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Jang, chance there to take the lead, missing. Pass to Rose. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Vaughn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Lillard misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Prince kicks to Evans. Here's Azania. He has 35. Shot by Prince. Buried from 15 feet out. Prince has got his first 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Warriors leading by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's the triple. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist by Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lillard attacking. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Millsap. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Millsap's got 12 now in this quarter.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Azania. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Warriors leading by 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Pekovic is out there with Favors. And it's Rose. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Hazonia in at the 2. Stevenson drives in. Lillard outside. Stevenson, a screen on Rose. Stevenson with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Shot clock at 2. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors leading. And stolen by Lillard. Rebounded by Pekovic. Pekovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kazanya's shot is off. The Thunder have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Stevenson outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Stevenson. There's the dish to Plumlee. And stolen by Favors. From deep. The shot no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Plumlee.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
Doubled by Plumlee. Kicks it to Gay. Pass to Pekovic. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. And Stevenson kicks to Lillard. Dishes to Winslow. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Jang, no luck. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. 20 feet out. Bank shot, no good. Oklahoma City has gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Lillard has been playing really well. 22 points and 8 dimes.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Beverly dishes to Gay. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. You look at him physically, and Rudy Gay is the complete package at the small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
You know, Kevin, he comes in at 6'8", has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic ability with the speed to go with that for a player of his height. He is a true talent.
Lillard from outside, and he hits it to go. Lillard's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. And with Rudy Gay, the physical part of the game has never been a problem with him. As great a physical player as any other small forward in the league, his one drawback is he can get in his own head at times and not play to his strengths.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Beverly. The shot will not go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And no doubt a lot of players can get in their own head, like Gay does at times. He does so much on the floor, it is odd when he vanishes for stretches of the game. On pure talent, he has few peers in the league.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And one thing we know about Justice Winslow, he is great on the big stage. He was amazing in the tournament for Duke a season ago. Got better and better as he helped his school capture the national championship.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thanks again, Doris. With Winslow, it's all about improvement and being great on the big stage. I think he can do that, Greg. You talked about, you know, what he did in the national championship run. Clark, he was a fantastic foundation to begin with.
Yeah, you know what? He's not got many holes in his game. Solid at the defensive end, can score a lot of ways, puts his hands on winning at both ends of the floor.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Winslow pulls it down.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And Lillard kicks to Stevenson. Six on the shot clock. It's deflected. Plumlee And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Plumlee. He has 9 rebounds and a steal. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Rose attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 21. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Stevenson passes to Lillard. Puts it up from 12. The Warriors pull it in. Favors has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hazanya. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Rose against Lillard. Here's Hazanya. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Over in the corner, Lillard, and there's the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Warriors leading. Rose kicks to Favors. Outside Rose. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Lillard. Feeds it to Stevenson. From 13. And it's Stevenson again missing. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Gay misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Lillard with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. And Stevenson kicks to Lillard. And it's Stevenson finishing it off. Went right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And that one's good by Favors.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now Lillard. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Passes it to Plumlee. And stolen by Pekovic. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And that one's good. And 12 points for Gay.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Lillard against Rose. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got rebound number 8 now on the night. There's Gay. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 9th assist in the game now.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Zhang, a screen. And Lillard kicks to Winslow. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rose with the ball. Right side Favors. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
And it's Stevenson missing. Warriors leading by 5. Passes it to Pekovic to the inside. The kick out to Rose. Bangs home the trifecta. Rose has got 5 points now this quarter.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Lillard against Rose. Lillard outside. He kicks to Plumlee. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. He gives them a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Paul Millsap's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Paul Millsap.
Here's Stevenson. It's tipped. Gay kicks to Rose. And then Gay with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Thunder trailing by 12. Lillard attacking. Winslow dishes to Millsap. Jang inside. Covered by Pekovic. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Looking at the numbers for Gorgui Dieng, he's got 12 rebounds and a block.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
Warriors with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And Dieng gets it to go.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And Derek Favors with the slam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
They really took control of the first 2 games in this season series by keeping the pressure on. The win here tonight will move them to 2-0 with 1 game left against the Thunder.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the pass to Pekovic. And then Favors with the dunk.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Rose passes to Pekovic. Rebound by Dieng. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Three-pointer Lillard. Favors with the rebound. Here's Azania. And Favors kicks to Pekovic. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Derek, first off, congratulations on a very well-played game. It looked like you were having a ton of fun out there.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's always fun to win. I'm just coming out here playing my game. You know, rebounding, defense, that's my game. You know, and coach trusts me, so I couldn't let him down.
Know your role. It's always good advice, Derek. Thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Well, he reminded us all of how dangerous he is as a slasher. He drove the lane time and time again and got points inside to show for it. An explosive, hard-charging performance. I loved it.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they need to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Those who watch, my viewer, and those who watch after, I really appreciate the views and the support on the stream. And you can comment freely as long as it's appropriate. And some inappropriateness. As long as it's not sexual or anything like that. Like cuss words, I'm somewhat okay with it. No racist stuff. As long as it's not racist. I'm not like that. Like, yeah, that's good. Stuff like that. I'm okay with. After this, and if you like the stream, make sure you leave a like on it. Because I want to know. If you don't, let me know in the comment section. They disable the dislikes. Tell me what I can improve. And then, how that's making I don't even know how to do that. You ever know how to lower the intensity in the practices? This game? Even higher them? I don't know how to do that. Because every time it says, like I try to do it, then it says I didn't do it. Like it's stupid. It says the Thunder one more time this year. Kobe will be. I got some players I gotta win a championship with this year. I gotta change something before I end this because I forgot to do it. There it is. That's I'm proud of it. Alright. I mean, if you like the stream, make sure you leave a like on it. Yeah. And if you don't like it, let me know. I can improve it. I'm open to suggestions. Just leave them down in the comment section below. Any questions, concerns? Down in the comment section also. And make sure you share this around. If you want to share it around friends and family, anyone you think likes any new content. I just think it's very unique. I don't see anyone else doing this. Jumbled content is really what it is. Mashed together. And it's daily. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 5 subscribers. Honestly, I'm not trying to say the Wii stuff because it's my channel. It's my channel. But you will help me get there. I would really appreciate it. And also, turn on request notifications for more unique content like this. Subscribe to my content like this. And post notifications for to be aware of more unique content like this. You know when I'm posting. Right? I'm gonna get back to the outro. I have an intro here soon. I'm in an outro where it's not, improv. Probably within the next year I'll have my own. And most importantly, have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy. Stay awesome. Remember, you're awesome. Always love yourself. Don't put anyone above you. Look in the mirror and say that. You're awesome. Wake up. Don't let anyone on YouTube telling you you can't go to your day. Don't let anyone on any device or your hands saying you can't do something. You can't. You put your mind to it. Love y'all. Love y'all. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day.